Welcome to Suladan Plays Sarbanash. Dive into a dark and haunting world within Sarbanash. You play as a brave fox embarking on a desperate mission to save your only friend, a small pet fox who has fallen gravely ill. Your only hope lies in finding a mysterious cure hidden within a nightmare-infested land. This game was brought to my attention by a comment, and I am very fascinated. It's on itch.io. There's a link in the description. I'm going to click the start button. I will say one minor recommendation would be to reduce your audio gain slightly because you just peaked out the thing. Also, flashing lights. Fox. The fox did not like the flashing lights. Holy mackerel, gonna need to fix that. One moment. Ooh. Let's see. There we go. Ooh. Okay, just from an audio stance, you are aiming your audio at 0 dB gain. You're gonna need to drop that a little bit. I had to take 10 dB off of that to get it. Just, let's see. Yeah, 5 just to get it out of the red. So, at least as far as this intro goes, your audio is a bit on the loud side. You want to give a little bit of overhead there, because anything that hits 0 or, you know, passes 0 is going to lead to audio artifacting. In any case, options, arrow, space, X, and I don't know. Okay. Why is there an I don't know button? All the buttons should be the I don't know button. Okay. Roll. A little bit slippy on the traction there. I mean, I'm interested. That's interesting. I haven't seen a, like, top-down first-person thing like this that has a, like, slippy ice floors. Interesting. Okay, so I don't interact with stuff per se, so no rummaging through the drawers. Needle free. Well, I can't hit any buttons near you, apparently. Yo! Oh, I swing my sword at you to talk. Yes, I've heard the doctor. He's very alright. Don't worry. What's the worst that could happen? You die. You die. I don't even know what you said, but you die, sir. You're rude. Well, we're gonna go this way. Yo. Gonna buy anything? No, then don't waste my time. You don't belong with us. Okay, y'all people just arrogant, and I'm leaving town. I ain't dealing with y'all. Why is there a path there? Y'all is weird townsfolk. There's fruit on that tree. Mine. Mine. Okay. Can I get the fruit off the tree? Yo. Oh, your fox is ill? Such a poor soul. Your only friend is sick. But his life isn't in your hands. Whatever, not my problem. Y'all are rude. Why am I surprised? There's a carrot on your table. I am taking all of your bushes, sir. I'm just gonna go this way. Cows. Change scene, it's permanent. What? What? Well, I wasn't quite ready. I think that means there's no going back. Cow. Hi, cow. You weren't rude to me, so I will leave you. Little birds. No. And musically speaking, this is a fascinating experience. Still a little on the loud side, but very pretty. Confusing. getting darker. There's a cow. I guess we're just gonna keep going. Oh, look how dark it is out here. Oh, hi. Ah! Why do you make fox sound? That is literally the fox noise, which is pitch shifted. Why do the creatures in the woods make fox noises at me? I'm going to lose very quickly. No! I've come this far. I've gotten stuck in the trees. Where am I supposed to go? Ah, there's another path. Okay, I was otherwise very confused. I'm at low health, I know. Don't taunt me with heartbeats. Okay. Being very low on health with slippy traction is a little nerve-wracking. I didn't see a thing. Not a thing. Not at all. Yes, I died very early. I face rolled into the enemy. Can I have health? I'm not going to do well without more health. Hang on, I saw it, but I didn't actually get to see it. I just saw it vanish, per se. Hey, we came from a different direction that time. I'm so confused. I'm lost. I'm lost in the woods. Wait. Oh. I was hoping for health. Can I have health? I appear to be stuck. Can't go that way. What about this way? No. Okay. I'm doing better. Or because I'm using the mini-map to... Hello there. Keep from running headfirst into danger. I am very confused. Can y'all not be in my way? I didn't see that coming. Said I was gonna be careful. There we go. Straight witch. Straight ahead might be a better phrasing. And I didn't go straight ahead, I curved off to the left. But there's mushrooms in this direction, so that's gotta be the right. I can't move. I can't move. I can't move, and it seems to be... walk around that? Huh. The game did not crash. I'm confused. There's something out there. Something out there I don't need to be messing with. Okay, apparently we're not going to see the witch. We're going to pretend that the witch is not that way. Who's at her? I disapprove of you being a noisy slime. You're a quiet bat, but you're still in my way. I keep hitting the dodge. I'm used to my index finger being attack, so I hit that and roll. I should probably remap the keys. Or just switch finger positions, I guess. I think your game might be benefited by having some, like, moment of invincibility frames. Run away! Leave me alone. And by invincibility frames, I mean specifically, like, after I take damage, maybe not immediately take damage again. This is going to become tedious, isn't it? Because of the traction and the way that the character starts out slow and then speeds up, you want to keep moving. But because of the fact that you can run headfirst into imminent death, it ends up forcing me to replay areas. Or playing so slowly that I break the flow of gameplay. The alternative being to stare at the mini-map, but then I don't get the experience of the whatever story beat is trying to occur. A lot of that could be alleviated by just, you know, having enemies drop health. Having bushes drop health, having some means of recover health. I assume I have to go back here and do this again. Alright, back up here we go. Yep, nothing I can do during this part. Pretty cutscene, though. Off the top, my biggest two recommendations would be, you know, some amount of invincibility time after taking damage so that you don't take, like, multiple hits from the same enemy. Or a means to recover health. Or both! Overall, the presentation so far is very fascinating. Might be nice to, have a checkpoint after your cutscene, though, so when I inevitably run headfirst into a bat, I don't have to come back and do all this again. But the cutscene itself, very well done, very nice. Anyway, I'm gonna go this way now. Bye! Left village. You're the noisy slime. Yeah, go away. Also, the slightly slippy ground click traction is, I mean, it's interesting, but it's an odd choice. But if you change direction, it's slippy. But if you just let go of the let go of the arrow, it's instant stop. The way that the character starts off moving slowly and then builds up momentum is again likewise an interesting choice, but neither of those things feel really fitting for what is going on, because it ends up making me run headfirst into stuff, or having to play really slowly, which doesn't play into the atmosphere of the game. Just minor tweaks, but still very fascinating. Thought I was going left. I'm no longer going left. I'm lost in the woods. Spookum noises. Might recommend when that roar happens, have a bunch of red dots show up in different directions on the minimap so I don't know where the threat is coming from if there is one. Oh, never mind, they have no threat presence. I'm gonna run away now. I'm gonna die. I was never here. Who said you can clip through things? That's not fair. That is not a safe direction. I was just gonna juke you and probably pick a terrible direction and end up with far worse things following me. I'm gonna assume that thing is still chasing me and keep rolling for my life. It is still chasing me! I don't know how I just kind of skated there for a bit, but I'll take it. I have a feeling I'm going backwards, but you know what? I'm just going to keep going. Hi, Bat. Now is not the time for y'all. I can't stay and play with y'all. There's doom following me. So help me if I turn around and that thing is just making a beeline for me. We're going to have an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of y'all. I can't afford to take any damage. And goodness knows I'm going to run back through here again in a minute. I'm just trying to go left. It says the village is left. Does that mean the village has left? The village has fled? The village is... How was I supposed to respond to that in any semblance of you're going to make me do all this over again? Okay. The aforementioned issues are slightly compounded when it comes down to such a long stretch of stuff that now has to be done again, and again, and again, and again. The fact that I have no way to get health back does not play kindly with how easy it is to take chip damage along the way from the random endless mooks. The mini-map is so zoomed in that by the time you see the dot getting closer, you've generally already run headfirst into the threat. Which, in the case of the ghost thing, is far more of a problem because he doesn't have a presence on the map. He's just, you know, immediately there and, like, forever chasing you. I would like to at least have 3 health when I get through this section. I would like to have 5 health when I get through this section, because there's nothing in this area that should be such a big threat to me. And then this little cutscene. If all you did was just place a checkpoint right here to where, like, if I die after this cutscene, I start back where the cutscene ends, it would be a marked enhancement. I mean, the cutscene is cool. I like it. You got a lot of interesting stuff going on here. However, the long run to get back to here, and then having to wait through the entire cutscene again, are not playing in your favor. I'm gonna quit harping on that. I'm not trying to harp on that, sorry, but I would just put a checkpoint that drops me, like, right here. The inevitable problem, or the inevitable challenge with suspense and horror games and all like that is having to replay through a previous section like that. Because the player is so focused on just trying to get back to where they were that, you know, people get impatient and things. Oh, you annoying! I finally had health. Should be right here that I have to go panic mode. Like, is the goal here just to... I assume it's a maze and I'm just... about me dumb luck. Into the right place! But the problem is when I don't dumb luck into the right place and get endlessly pursued with no way to recover health, no way to maybe get back to a safe place, checkpoint. Okay, no, it's still chasing me. I thought maybe I had gotten far enough away and I could use that time to explore some. Okay, so that's just a loop. I don't know if that means I'm going in the right direction or not. Oh, God. If you're going to throw more of them at me, you see where this is becoming a problem. This could be resolved. this could be resolved by just giving me a checkpoint and not making me go through this first section over again. Or, well, actually, yeah, that kind of needs to happen, but come on. Give me a way to get health back. There's no reason that I should be having to be so wary of making a single mistake in this early section that I've had to play through repeatedly. Because that's all so cool and ambient the first time through, but then you make a mistake and it's like, oh great, now I've got to redo this whole thing again. It leaves a sour taste when I have to keep having to redo this part. If it was just a matter of me going and slashing up some bushes and getting another heart piece or something, it would be fine. But otherwise it becomes... I'm just having to constantly stare at the minimap and make sure that I'm not about to run headfirst into a slime. Maybe zoom out the minimap so that I see them before they're 3 feet from me. Because I move very fast. Really loving the game and the ambience though, there are some design quirks that need polishing. Can y'all please leave me be? Fine. Taunting me on the respawn screen is also unhelpful, but your mileage may vary. Okay, I finally reached this part without taking any damage, so yay! That's at least something. I'm very fascinated to see where this leads and how this all ends and what further monstrosities are after me, but I really hope it doesn't involve just throwing a bunch more of the giant flying invulnerable. Assumedly invulnerable, I haven't stopped and tried to swing at it, but it's such a time commitment to get to where they appear. I don't really want to stand there and swing a sword at it and hope for the best. I'm just going to assume, given their nightmarish nature and the fact that they follow me through solid matter, that I don't want to get near enough to them to try. Oh, it has 2 parts on it. That's why it said left to the side. Stupid thing! Why even have those there? I finally get to this part with some level of confidence that maybe this will be the time we survive. Sure. Can I just go left without going towards the witch? Part of me really wants to know the answer to that, and the other part of me is like, I've made it this far without taking damage. I don't want. Maybe you're supposed to go that way and clear out the enemies, figure out the path, then come mess with the witch. That'll be plan B. I wonder if it's possible that the giant bat thing that's chasing me is what hatches out of that giant, we'll say, cocoon of dark magic. Yeah, I can see that path leads me to nowhere. On the bright side, I've begun memorizing where the enemies are. There's a slime and a bat up here. Get me every time. You know what, if I don't go that way, I shouldn't have to deal with those two. Oh, come on! If you want the giant thing to be a threat to me in this area, it needs to not be at the expense of having to deal with them. I'm just going to go this way. Bye. I've already forgotten how I got to where I went last time. Yeah, I think I needed to go back there. Not a great sound. I think this is where another one's going to show up. Thought this is where a second one showed up. Just picked a terrible time to do so. There it is! Okay. We found the second one. Maybe we're doing okay. We've still got 3 health left and hopefully are making progress through this contaminated wasteland. It's not really a wasteland, but it is dangerous. Can I please? Can I? Something up there. Something out of reach. I don't like how far this track is just following the same path. Especially given it said the town was to the left. Don't make noises like that at me. Left. Not left. We'll just call this direction left. This is left 2.0. Left. Well, it's gotten all quiet now. Well, that's not a good sound. Hi. Can we talk about this? How dare you? Fair enough, you got me. Suspense and me have a storied history. I am fascinated, and especially with this being your first game, very well done, but there are some things that I would critique. One, you need checkpoints, please. For the love of all that is holy, you need checkpoints. Two, the player needs a way to recover health. Being able to take chip damage throughout the entire experience with no checkpoint kind of becomes tedious and problematic. Three, you need some kind of invincibility period between taking damage so that a random slime doesn't deal half your health and damage. Not that the combat needs to be hugely in-depth, but just having a way to recover health would cover for a lot of that. Making it so that that's why you'll notice a lot of NES games, you would have the character gets hit and you would get knocked back, and you flash so many times before you take damage again. Part of this also accounted for the fact that way if you're in an enemy hitbox overlapped too much, so you wouldn't just insta-die because you took 1,000 ticks of damage, but it's also what the knockback was for. Tightening up the controls a little bit. I like the slippy traction and all, but it's not doing you any favors. I like the way that you gain momentum after you start running a bit, but again, it's not doing you any favors in terms of your actual game mechanics. If there's a way that you integrate that uniquely and creatively into the game flow, then that's fine, but as it stands, I don't think the way that that movement functions is working in your favor. Zooming out the minimap a little bit would help too, because by the time an enemy starts being on your minimap, they're about to be in your face. Given how fast the player character is moving, you could zoom that out a bit and still get decent results. It would also be nice if the monster, had some kind of presence on the minimap. I would give them a different colored dot, maybe a purple dot to go with the spookum magic and all, but it would be neat if the minimap also showed obstacles and all, but you don't need to take it that far. Just knowing vaguely which direction the thing is in is, of course, very beneficial. But I'm fascinated, lore-wise and story-wise, I'm very fascinated with what you're building up here. Still not very fond of those townspeople, but that's not like a criticism of the game. That's just what you're aiming for as a writer. Sometimes you have to write characters that are unlikable. You're doing a good job with that. Very fascinated. Thank you for asking me about this game. I want to see more. Or to read the 3 novels. Either way. But yes, this has been Sarbanash. No, Sarbanash. I can't pronounce it, and I keep doing an accent. I don't know why. Your game window also just says title. I had to look all the way over to the Itch.io window, because I'm terrible with names and I forgot again. But yeah, very fascinated. This is made by my_mation on itch.io. There's a link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next game. I forgot to hit the credits button and should have done that. So, credits. Credits. Enjoy the credits. See you next time.